Welcome to Meet City Hall. I'm your host, Kelly Hunter, and joining me on set today is Deputy Chief Sue Ann Shaw. Welcome, Deputy Chief.
Glad to be here.
Good to have you on set today. And as we were kind of always with my guest ahead of time, we do a little bit of preliminary before we get the cameras rolling and the lights on. And I was talking with you, and you have quite a background with the police department.
Yes, ma'am. I've been here for 25 years. And I have been in several different divisions of the department. I started off as a patrol officer, and I was promoted to detective, and then patrol sergeant, detective sergeant, patrol lieutenant, admin lieutenant, and admin captain. And from there I was promoted to deputy chief.
Well, and you also make for a historic event for us here also as well. You're the first female in a command staff position, and now as deputy chief for our city. Thank you, or congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Yeah, I took your answer for you. No. So, as looking back over your career, I think your story is this is your starting with the police department. It was your first real job.
Yes, ma'am. I was hired when I was 20 years old, and aside from working jobs in high school and college, this is the only real job I've had.
The only one you've known.
Yes, ma'am.
All righty. So coming up through the ranks, and you listed all of the different positions and areas that you worked in, tell me how you feel that has brought you to the place where you are now as deputy chief, and how it influences how you manage and lead the police department in your capacity now.
I've been lucky throughout my career to have worked in so many different divisions. It gives me perspective on what each division does. Mm-hmm. I try to always remember where I came from when I'm making decisions, because I can remember what it was like to be in that position or this position, and it helps me make decisions based on my own experiences.
Right. I bet it seems like knowing the police department, we've worked with you guys filming for the last 8 years or so, 9 years plus, and so I know y'all are very tight, family-oriented type groups. I bet you have a lot of support.
Yes, ma'am. We've got some good people. We do have a family atmosphere there, and it is a good place to work. Well,
and with the changes coming on, I know Chief just made recent command staff some more promotions and some changes there, and we'll be getting, we have an interview with him that also talks about some of that as well. But can you give us a little bit of the community outreach of the police department, some of the things that you guys offer there for our citizens?
Yes, ma'am. Our new focus is community trust and building community trust. So we have several new programs. The DCOP program, Douglasville Community Outreach Program. In that program we go out door to door, knock on doors, and meet the citizens in a non-adversarial situation.
Right.
They're often shocked at why we're there, but once we tell them why we're there to meet and greet them, they're pleased with it. We offer several other programs like the Citizens Police Academy. We offer a handgun clinic to our citizens. We assist with neighborhood watches. Sometimes we have officers that do self-defense classes.
Just a wide array of really community service-oriented programs.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, in your service as Deputy Chief, we appreciate the fact that you've come up through the ranks, that you understand each of the positions and divisions of your area. What would you say is the one thing over the course of your career that you've been able to maybe hold on to and stay grounded, no matter what position you were in, whether it was patrol, lieutenant captain, command captain? What's been that one staying course value or core value that you've held on to?
I think throughout my career, I've always tried to treat people the way they should be treated in a situation. Try to be fair, try to be professional. Like, as the chief always says, treat them like you would want your mama treated. And I think the professionalism, honest, trustworthy, those are the things that you always fall back on when you're dealing with not only your coworkers, your supervisors, the public. You just always fall back on those.
And when they're ingrained in you, they're just easy.
Yes, ma'am.
To come out, aren't they? Deputy Chief, I want to say thank you for joining us today on Meet City Hall.
Thank you for having me.
All right. And thank you to our audience for viewing. and we'll see you next time on Meet City Hall.